By default, ServiceNow uses a legacy mobile UI that it introduced several years ago. So if you come to your smartphone and browse to your instance and you log in, you'll be presented with this legacy look and feel that's really hard to break out of into the native interface. Now, with the latest releases, the native interface is getting to be more and more mobile friendly anyway, and you may have a desire not to force your users into this legacy interface. So there is a way to disable this legacy mobile UI, and you can search the wiki and some knowledge articles on Hi. But to kind of get around that and make it easier, I've created an update set that you can leverage. At the push of a button, you can disable the legacy mobile UI, and you can also restore it if it's not working well for you. So I'd like to show you kind of how you do that. Once you install the update set, simply come to your navigation pane here, and you can filter on legacy and scroll down to your system definition, and you'll see the legacy mobile UI utility, and it'll tell you the status, whether that legacy mobile UI is active or inactive. And as you can see here, as I saw on my phone, the mobile UI is currently active. Now, the utility is going to tell you the actions it's going to take, so that you know exactly what's going to happen, or you can do this manually if you like. But if you trust all the information here and are okay with these steps, all you have to do is click a button, and it will do all those operations in the background. And it'll give you a message of when it's done. We see that the legacy UI is inactive now, and it does give you a little message that the logged in users might need to log out in order to be redirected to the proper UI. So let's go back to our phone, and if I were to approach this again, you see I just get a blank screen, but as the message indicated, we might have to do a log out for this really to take effect. So we log out. Let's go ahead and log back in. And as you see here, we're now taken to the native UI within our mobile device, and we can collapse that. We can browse our service catalog, etc. Now, let's say for some reason we don't like having them go to the native UI, and we want to go back to the legacy UI. Simply come back here again and just click Activate the Legacy UI. And it will tell you that the legacy UI is active. It'll restore your old system properties. So if we come back here, we'll probably have to log out again. We'll come back in. And as you see, the legacy UI has been restored for us.